Before we even start, I want to apologize if you hear any thundering and raining. I can't control that, but it is raining outside. With that being said, yo chicken bros, what's up? Showman Smile here, coming at you with a brand new video. And today, I first want to start off with saying, wow, we've hit 70 subs. This is getting crazy. I honestly never thought I'd make it that far, and to make it that far is amazing. Let's keep it up, guys. You're really making a man cry over here. Anyway, so today I want to talk to you guys about what was voted on in the Discord server. If you want to vote for videos that I make every day, please check out my Discord. That's where I go to ask what you guys want. So like I said, you're missing out big time if you're not on my Discord server. Anyway, so for starters, this woman, right? She says that she puts tests on men to see if they're worth dating. And I have the video here, and I will have a few things I want to say about this. Although I do agree to some extent with certain things she said, I do have my own opinions on some of them, and so I will get into them here. Anyway, let's get into it now, shall we?
Thing first, him paying for the date. Let's just stop this conversation in the back and forth, 50-50, the bull. First date, he needs to be paying.
This I pretty much agree with until it comes to the reason of why she says that. You see, the reason why men do this isn't to give a woman a free meal, a free coffee, a free... You know what I mean? That's not what it's for. If a man pays for a woman's food on a date-like thing, it's not out of I have to. It's out of I like you and want to have a relationship with you and I want to do this for you. This is not something that you are entitled to, although if the man enjoys your company and liked the date and had a good time with you, then he would pay it for you. I don't see a problem with that. You know what I mean? I don't think that's an issue. I think that, yeah, you should have a man pay for your food. But at the same time, you shouldn't be stuck up about it. And I don't mean to be rude by that. I know I can sound like a very bad person doing stuff like that, but I feel as if that kind of stuck-uppery is not needed in a date to begin with. Because if you feel that entitled, no one's going to pass your quote-unquote tests. Anyway, let me continue.
This weekend, I went out to the bar in Miami and I ran into someone that I had been following on Instagram. So we hung out for most of the night, and then as we were leaving, we both had Ubers going separate. His Uber came first and he's like, oh no, I'll wait for you. Me, in my head, I'm like, oh no, like, you don't have to wait for me, being kind, whatever. And this man gets into his Uber and takes off.
What? Oh my gosh, where do I start with this? Okay. You tell the man he doesn't have to wait for you, and so he doesn't wait for you, and you're mad about that. I, for one, would have done the same thing because you said, no, I'm fine. And you're saying, I'm in the middle of Miami, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, I could have gotten kidnapped and he would have been in trouble for a kidnapping or something because he would be prime suspect number 1. But when I tell you this, then you're going to realize that's wrong. Number 1, he had an alibi and somebody in the car with him that saw him leave with you next to him. Number 2, there is no reason for him to stay when you say, I'm good, I don't want you hanging out with me for now. And the entitlement of that you said that on the internet. Why? You do realize he is a guy trying to find a girl. He, from what I can tell, was probably at least a bit gentlemanlike for saying, oh, I'll wait for you. Because if he didn't say that, then I wouldn't see a problem with you being mad about this. You know what I mean? There's no issue with that if he's just going to up and leave you like that. But he decided to stay and say, hey, you want me to wait on you? That sounds like a pretty dang decent guy to me. And you're even going to go as far as say that he's a bad person for that. That, boy, bye to that. And then you say after that he has to text you once you make it home to make sure that you're okay. Alright, how does he know when you get home? I wouldn't know when you got home. I don't know when any of my friends get home. How am I going to text you at that moment? So why do you expect him to know? Not to mention, I know this is a very strange thing to be saying, but I personally don't agree with the idea of alcohol consumption, especially for a first date, because one, that seems like you're trying to do something very specific that would get me demonetized on YouTube if I state it out loud. And two, that just doesn't seem like a worthwhile partner to begin with. Am I saying that it's a bad thing to go to a bar on your first date? No. I'm just saying it doesn't feel right to do. And finally, since I'm running a bit low on time, I won't show you this last part she said, but I will read it off to you. She said, okay, one more point I want to give you guys is that if I see my potential mate wearing a jacket or overshirt, I will ask for it. Well, she didn't say she'll ask for it. She'll say she's cold and see if you give it to her. And to an extent, I agree. But, again, not because I have to, but because I would want to. You see, you think you're entitled to this in a relationship and that you need this. But you don't give him anything in return. And I'm not saying that as, oh, you better be paying me back. If you are willing to have a relationship with me and grow as a human being with me and spend time together and make good memories, I'm more than willing to pay for it. I'm more than willing to have a good time with you. But if you're going to go and gripe and complain about how somebody left you when you told them they could, nobody's going to want to be with you. And on top of that, I, for one, would have taken off my jacket, but then you say you would decline the offer because, quote, hoes don't get cold. So then you admit that you would cheat on him. Am I the only one that sees a problem with this? Am I the only one that thinks this is not a good thing and that we don't need to be taking dating advice from this woman? Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and head off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make it ring a ding ding. I do daily live streams at this point, might as well say that. And commentary videos on the daily. Check out my Discord server. It's my one-stop shop for everything Smile. If you want, go follow Stoned Queen, I think. Oh, Stoned Hustler on Twitch. She is one of my few Fortnite friends I use to play with on stream all the time. In fact, she is in the background of this video. And other than that, shout out to my Discord detectives, that being Ryu, Baby Loser, Little Dormy, Quinn/Moth, and Coco. Thank you guys so much. Your help means the world to me. If you want, please tell everybody you know about my channel. I could use the help. And other than that, guys, I think I'm going to go. It's raining pretty hard. I'm going to go in my house. Your man Smile is over and out. Peace.